Hi everyone, it's me. It's Ripley Onion Belly. I'm going to do a very quick tutorial on how to level up your character. And so what you're going to do is you're going to click the journal icon. It looks like a newspaper. And you're going to pick a character. This character, of course, should be yours. In the player characters thing, I have these set out. And these are pre-gens that I had for people to be able to pick or to look at for informational purposes, or to just grab a character if they didn't feel like making one themselves and then customize it. One of the characters that was not taken was the stock wizard character, so I'm going to be leveling that one up today. Now, we're playing with milestones instead of experience points, so when I tell you to level up, that's when we level up. Basically, everybody levels up at roughly the same time. And so what you're going to do is right here, there next to your level, for some reason it's not showing on my browser, but there should be a red icon here. Let me see if it shows on light mode. No, it doesn't. But if you can see here, it says Character Mancer Level Up. This is the important part, because this button here, this will be how you start leveling up. Now, if you've got a heavily customized character, you're going to have to do it yourself. You'll add, the name of your thing. We'll call this, Dookie, and the source is a class thing, and we'll say the source is Wizard Poopomancer 2, okay? And then you'll say you can copy and paste it from the compendium. If you go over here, you go to the I, you can look up wizard, and you can see all the things that come from the different books that we've got. And so I've also linked you in the Discord the PDFs of the books that I bought, but they're also right here. And so if you've got something from Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide, and you decided that you were a red wizard, you can look on here and see how this might, starting at second level. So you'll look for something like that. You'll look for something that says starting at second level you can blah 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 blah, and then you would copy. In fact, let's do that. Let's do Blade Song instead of Poopomancer. Okay, so we would copy that, hit Control C, and we would paste that there. And so we would say Blade Song, and we would put source type Red Wizard 2. And then we'd click the gear, and now it's part of your character sheet, and you can collapse it by clicking on it. And so since I'm going to actually be getting rid of that, since I'm not keeping it, I'm going to delete it. But that would be how you manually enter things. And it leaves kind of an awkward blank spot, and I'm not really sure how to delete those, but you can just replace it with something else later when you're ready. So let's say you don't have a custom character. You would click the Character Mancer Level Up, like if you're doing everything strictly by the book. So welcome to Level Up. Everything in the compendium that is books that I purchased for the group, or that other people have purchased for our group, are going to show up in here. So like spells from Xanathar's Guide to Everything are right here. The cantrips for sorcerers and warlocks and wizards are, there's extra ones from Sword Coast Adventure Guide, and there's also somewhere on here is going to be spell lists, but it's going to be somewhere hidden in the you probably won't be able to see monsters. Not really sure about that, but there we go. SRD, that's system reference document. And you got spells by level, spells by name, spells by school, and then you've got the index entry. You've got everything. You've even got how wizard spellcasting works if you're a wizard, so you can refresh yourself on that if you're not really sure. So if you're going to level up using the Character Mancer, this should be a lot easier. You click next. And so you would roll, or if you get a 1, I would say re-roll it. I won't tell if you won't. Or you could just take an average. Some people just prefer to take the average. I don't have a problem with that. So then you would choose your arcane tradition. So let's say we were going to do blade singing, like with the red wizard thing. So we would pick that. And these are all, if you look, there's from Sword Coast Adventure Guide, there's from Player's Handbook, and there's War Magic from Xanathar's Guide to Everything. And so you would basically, you pick what school you've got for your wizard character. And if you're going to multi-class instead, this would be when to add it. Now, if you're multi-classing and something else, you would take level 1 in that class. This is advanced. If you've been playing D&D before, I'm assuming you know how this works. But this is for people who've never used this kind of thing before and don't know anything about it. So this gives you subclass features, training in war and song and blade song. You can click the eye and it will tell you all about it if you are not sure or don't feel like looking it up in the book. And then it even has that blade song starting at 2nd level thing. Okay, I'm gonna pick average and I'm gonna click next. And so the blessing in war and song, or the training in war and song, gives you weapon proficiency. So I'm gonna just pick trident because I'm that cool. And then I click next. And so this tells me how many hit points I now have. And I don't have, because I'm going up to level 2, I don't have any kind of ability score increase right now. That happens at higher levels. And so with cantrips, we can pick new spells. Okay, I have 4 spells known. There they are. So these are my 4 cantrips that I already know. I can't pick any new ones this level unless I deselect one, which you would need DM permission to do. And so then you've got 0 level 1 spells added, 0 out of 2 spells chosen. So I get 2 new level 1 spells. And then you can click this and see the wizard spells by level. You can read the entire spells list of things that are available to you, which is kind of awkward to read in this window. You can also do it here, from System Resource Document. You can open it up in its own window and read it here, and you can resize it so that it works better. You have to grab this little thing on the bottom. All right, so you can resize it and everything there. For purposes of this, I'm just going to pick Color Spray and Charm Person. You can read into that what you want. Then I'm going to click Next. And so I gain these class features, and I don't have feats available to me. So here's the thing. There is an optional rule that we have in play in our game that lets you choose a feat instead of an ability score increase, but that comes at higher levels. So now that we've picked our spells, all we have to do is click Apply Changes. And bada bing, bada boom. We now have, if you look here, you have Blade Song. So that's all been pasted in for us. We have extra HP. We have 2 hit dice now instead of 1. You get 1 hit die every time you level up. And it says level 2. And next time you level up, you can click Character Mancer, or you can, like I said before, input it all manually and all that mess. So that's how this works. That's how leveling up your character, our game in Dungeons & Dragons, the Mighty Mighty Ding Dong Brothers, goes. And I'm sure this will be useful for anybody else who's brand new and stumbled upon my channel instead of using the official tutorials or anything like that. I hope you found this informative. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and all that like and subscribe nonsense that everybody always says, please do that too. And I usually stream on Twitch Friday and Saturday nights, and I will see you when I see you. All right, bye.